Thank you for respecting me and for having the courage to tell me about these feelings you have for Massimo. Thank you.
I just believed that you wouldn't overreact. And believe me when I tell you, you don't have anything to worry about.
No, let's not worry, okay? Although I think Massimo might try to tempt you away on some Mediterranean cruise on one of his yachts.
Has a certain appeal.
Yeah? No, I know you better than that. Family is the most important thing to you. And that's a connection you don't have with Massimo.
But that's not my only connection to you, Eric. Even if you weren't the father of my children, I'd know that we still belong together. We'll always belong together.
You don't have to convince me. You might have to convince Massimo, though, after the other night. Running over there to save him from Sally's clutches.
Please. Please. Don't tease me. I just don't... I want to forget that it ever happened, okay?
Okay, let's. There is another area that needs our attention right now. And that's Rich.
War is good. Don't think I've ever quite heard it put that way, but I like it.
It's good to talk to someone who understands you for a change, isn't it?
Mother's where you got all this, isn't it?
No. Your mother and I don't discuss your personal life.
Look, I don't know what kind of game you're playing here, but...
There's no game playing, Reg. I think you realize that. Or you would if you would set aside your prejudices and really look me in the eye.
I'm looking you in the eye.
No. Look here.
From your friends at Ion Fashion.
You must be Deacon Sharp.
Yeah, that's the rumor.
Yeah, welcome to Forrester. Whip Jones. It's my desk right over here.
Great.
So, you settling in okay?
Seem to be.
Pretty exciting, huh? It's a big step up for you.
Well, it's definitely a change, that's for sure.
Well, feeling a little overwhelmed, probably.
Oh, somehow I think I'll be all right.
Like you said, it is a huge change from managing a bar.
Well, I suppose when you think about it, it's all pretty much the same, right? You know, it's getting people in the door.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe in the liquor business. See, in fashion, it's more about keeping the wrong people out.
I'm gonna remember that. So Whip, what do you do around here anyway?
Well, that's kind of an open question.
Really? How so?
Well, up until yesterday, I had your job.
old head of promotions, huh?
Well, I didn't actually have the title.
But you pretty much ran the show, right?
That's right.
Boy, you must be pissed.
Well, I'm not naive, Deacon. This is a family company. Your family.
Well, that's not the only reason I'm here.
You trying to say that Brooke isn't pleased with my work?
I don't think anyone said anything like
I
that.
didn't think so. See, this division was a mess when I got here. Now it's all streamlined, online. We set the standard for the industry, and we make it look easy.
I'm sure that there's a lot that you could teach me if you'll just, be patient.
Hey, buddy, without my help, you're gonna fall flat on your face.
Well, gee, Whip, thanks for the vote of confidence.
Can we get real here for just a minute, please? You have no qualifications for this job. None. Now, maybe you can pour drinks at the next fashion show, but that's about the limit of your expertise. You need me. Look, I know where you're coming from, all right? You're tired of sitting at home. You want someplace to go. You want to feel like you're contributing, and I understand that. That's cool. But just realize it took me 12 years to get where I am today, to learn all of the ins and outs of this particular crazy business. And if you think you're just going to waltz in here and wing it, buddy, you're going to just make an ass out of yourself, and that reflects on the company. And we don't want that, now do we?
I don't think any of us want that.
Exactly. So why don't you just follow my lead? Everything will be fine, I promise. We'll make you look good. Your wife will be very proud.
12 years, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. That's amazing.
Well, I look young for my age?
No. I mean, it's amazing that you lasted that long, and this is how you speak to your superiors.
My superior?
You know, I got busboys working down at the lair less than a month. They got more sense.
Excuse me, did you just compare me to a busboy?
Yeah, I think I did. You know what? The busboys came out ahead. Oh, and Whip, as for your little ins and outs, I got one for you. I'm in. And if you lock horns with me, you're gonna be out.
You don't need my help.
Well, gosh, I suppose I could always use a new secretary.
Secretary? Listen, pal, I didn't bust my can for 12 years in this place to start taking orders from some bartender.
That's it. You're out of here.
I'm what?
Do I stutter? Until you get a major attitude adjustment, you're gone. You're still here.
What's the matter with Ridge?
A lot happened at Forrester while you were gone.
Well, I thought he was thrilled to have the family in control of the company again. Eric?
Things didn't work out the way we had hoped.
What do you mean?
Well, Brooke came back. Apparently Deacon tipped her off.
Deacon? What the hell is he doing in our business?
Well, apparently he took it on himself to snoop around. And so Brooke came back and proved that she was not incapacitated, and that was that.
That was that? What are you talking about? Why would Deacon be helping her? She hates him.
Well, apparently not, because she made him head of promotions. And Rick is now a vice president.
Are you... What the hell are you talking about? This is crazy. That's ridiculous.
She's making a point.
What did she do to Ridge?
She removed him as CEO.
She fired my son?
Yes.
We're going to fight this.
Stephanie, we can't fight this. I've been over every option with Jonathan.
Then hire a new lawyer.
What we have to do is calm down. For Ridge's sake, he's going to need us.
What's he going to need us for, Eric, if we're not going to fight for him?
He's going to need us to help him to accept this.
Well, I'm not going to accept this. I certainly don't want you to accept this. And I sure as hell don't want him to accept it. We have spent our entire adult lives building this business. This business is Ridge's birthright.
I know. I'm as disappointed about this as you are. From the moment he was born, I wanted him to take over this business from us. Maybe we wanted it too much.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, it pushed us to pretty desperate measures, didn't it?
You sound as though you feel guilty because you wanted to have control of your own business again.
Well, I do have to deal with the fact that our tactics were pretty underhanded. We took advantage of Brooke's depression.
We took advantage of Brooke's depression? What the hell is in your mind? You want to talk about taking advantage? How did she get control of this company? How did she get all those shares? She took advantage of your marriage. If she hadn't been your wife, the patent on belief would belong to the company, to us, and not to her.
Are you saying that we should stoop to her level?
I'm saying that all is fair in love and war.
No. You know, we had a plan, Stephanie, and it didn't work. Now, what we have to do now is what's best for the company.
Why should I give a damn about what's best for this company if Brooke's children are going to get it?
Those are my children, too.
Well, isn't this a win-win situation for you? Happy either way.
Ridge had my full support.
And you're going to give that to Rick now, aren't you?
Yes.
You know, if somebody had told me yesterday I'd be sitting here with you right now.
Well, you made up your mind to hate me. Now, you realize that we're cut from the same cloth.
I'm not sure I'd go quite that far.
I would. You remind me so much of myself when I was young. Oh, I mean, there are major differences. You have Taylor, your children.
Do you have kids?
My son grew up with his mother. He and I have never been very close.
It's too bad.
I'm hopeful that the situation will improve. But look, we were talking about you.
Yeah, well, you were right. I have a wonderful wife and family, and I guess I shouldn't make this business stuff as important as I do.
Well, it certainly would make your brothers and sisters feel good, now wouldn't it? I mean, it would make their life simpler, huh? I mean, you come into work every day, you design a dress or two, have a nice long lunch, and zap, you're out the door by 5 o'clock. You're just another cog in the wheel.
That would make me crazy.
Deservedly so, because you would be wasting your talents, Rich.
Yeah, well, I'd still have designing.
Designing is the least of your abilities. You are a born leader.
Not according to my family.
Well, that says more about them than it does about you.
Yeah, well, I just spent the better part of my life working towards a goal that just went up in smoke. What does that say about me?
It says you need a new goal.
Any idea where I might find one of those?
It'll find you, if you let it. There's going to come a time, Rich, when you're going to look back on this crisis, and you're going to realize that it is the greatest single opportunity of your life. See, a door has just opened up here for you. And if you step through it, the future will reward you in ways that you can't even begin to imagine.
Oh, Mom, I forgot to tell you. My gym just started up this new Pilates class. You want to go with me?
Honey, I'd love to. I'm just extremely busy right now.
Well, why don't you make some time? Mom, we never do anything together anymore. And you know what? It would be good for you.
Okay, maybe I will find some time.
Brooke, I need to speak. Oh, hello, Bridget.
Honey, you remember Whip Jones from Promotions.
Sure, yeah, hi. So I guess you're gonna be working with my husband now.
Yes, we've just introduced ourselves. Can I speak to you for a moment?
Sure.
You know what? I'm gonna call you later.
Okay.
Love you.
Bye, sweetheart. Is there a problem, Whip?
Yes, and his name is Deacon Sharp.
So you and Deacon didn't hit it off.
Oh, what were you thinking? Please tell me.
I think he could make a significant contribution to this company.
Yes, so do I, if he stays in the mailroom where he belongs.
Whip,
No, this is insulting.
please don't take this personally.
Brooke, how can I not take it personally?
I told you this is not about you or the quality of your work.
Then what is it about? Are you purposely trying to sabotage this company? Are you trying to get back at the Forresters? What? Please, tell me.
Look, I don't owe you an explanation.
Brooke, do you think I'm the only one who's going to be asking questions about this man? When the entire promotions division is going to go down the toilet?
That is not going to happen because you and Deacon are going to work together on this.
I'm going to cover his sorry butt? No, I will not do that. I'm going to shine a spotlight on this man until everybody in the company is banging on your door, wanting to know why you made such an ill-advised move. You and Deacon are going to be at the center of attention until I can get some answers.
It's my son.
Honey?
Mother. How do you know I was here?
I'm your mother. I just heard about this business with Brooke. I'm so angry.
Yeah, me too.
You've been drinking?
Just had a conversation with Maroney.
I told Massimo to stay away from
No, it's okay. It's okay. It was good. Actually, it was great.
it. What did you talk about?
The situation at Forrester, what it meant to me. He had an interesting perspective.
Really? What did he say?
He said, war is good.
He did.
Strange, I knew what he meant. He understood. He understood me probably better than anybody ever has. Strange, huh?
Well, he's very skillful at that.
Yeah. There was a certain point where he asked me to look at him. Look him in the eye. It's no big deal, so I did.
And?
I don't know. I can't really describe the feeling. It's like I was looking at someone I used to know. Did I ever see him as a kid at all?
No.
Very strange.
Well, let's talk about this business at the company and what we're going to do about it.
You know, I actually feel all right about that.
You do?
Yeah. Something else I can't really describe, but my family tells me to get over it, and I really lose it. And then someone I hardly even know tells me I've got every right to lose it. And for some reason, I feel better about the whole thing. Interesting man. You know, I probably shouldn't say this. I can now see why you were so attracted to him.